Live. I'm streaming. And we're going to play video games. And Planescape Torment. I got my big jug of water. But here's my head. Here's my water. Similar size. So like if you emptied out my head and made it so it held water, get about 100 ounces. Please don't do that. You know, unless I'm dead, and then sure, whatever. Planescape Torment. I am gonna play it right now. Let's play it. The last few streams, I've had both ears covered. I don't like it. I'm gonna have one ear uncovered. So, there's that. Alright, resume life. And to hear myself in these headphones, I really have to crank the speakers, which is not great. Maybe it's this thing. There we go. That's better. I think the streaming software is like directly tapped in. Don't run over there. Where am I? We're in the clerk's ward. Alright. Let's go do something I've forgotten about. Here. And if you've been with us from the beginning, you'll remember there was a gentleman right here named Reekwind. You see Reekwind. His eyes have reverted to their normal size, and he's no longer assailed by the twitching spasms that you noted before. He is smiling and looks considerably cleaner than before. Greetings, Reekwind. I had some questions for you. He looks at you amazed. It stopped. It all stopped, just like that. He snaps his fingers and looks down at himself. Powers above, I feel clean again. Good to hear it. Jumble didn't want to remove the curse, but I got it out of him. I thank you, sir. He looks flustered. I have nothing to pay you with, but you are in my good graces, he shrugs. For whatever this is worth, I will tell the story of your kindness to all who will listen. Actually, do you have any stories you haven't told me already? That could be payment enough. Of course, of course. Reekwind looks around. Though I've had enough of telling tales for a while. Do you have something I could write them in? I have a journal here.
Updated my journal.
I've updated my journal. Reekwind takes the journal. He scribbles for a while, then hands it back to you. There you are. Thanks, Reekwind. If you would never use that name again, I, among others, would be thankful. Very well. What should I call you? My name is... He suddenly catches himself and smiles. No, perhaps I shall keep that to myself this time. He nods respectfully to you. Thank you again, good sir. Farewell. Alright. He wrote some shit in my journal. Gonna hit the F and J key. Xander has asked me to fetch him a vial of my skin and blood for the final stages of the Dream Builder. Help complete the Dream Builder, so that I may dream again. Find the Night Hag Revel puzzle well. Alright, I don't think we're done with the fucking Civic Fest Hall. God damn it, but okay. Awesome. Hey, Dafu. Yeah, no worries. I mean, people got stuff to do, you know? But I'm glad you're here this time. Maybe let's hang out and play some of this. I am looking for Revel Puzzlewell in general. I forgot to go back and talk to Reekwind after I cured him, but he just wrote some stories in my journal, so I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. What did I... Did I hand him the dodecahedron? Because that seems improbable. You heft up the cold gray dodecahedron, a previous incarnation's encrypted and thrice trapped journal. They just appear in your regular journal. So, in here, right? But like... Oh, do I just click that? Oh, okay. Cool. The first of the stories was a tale of the Alley of Dangerous Angles. The alleyway near where he'd set up Kip. It used to be a street, but a great fire raged through it one night, setting the buildings and people aflame, leaving just the skeletal frames of the houses and their residents. The broken timbers of the old burnt buildings are what give the alley its name. Apparently, several groups of thugs have now taken up residence there. That's not much of a story. The second tale was the story of Ignis, the mad sorcerer who was responsible for creating the Alley of Dangerous Angles. Ooh, I didn't realize Ignis was responsible for that. Okay. Ignis was a powerful sorcerer who had been taught by one of the last of the great magi, and he burned with the art, so much so it drove him to burning people in buildings when the urge struck him. One night, he unleashed his power on one of the streets in the hive, burning it down and torching the residents. Whether out of revenge or justice, several minor mages in the hive banded together and used their combined knowing of the art to turn Ignis's body into a conduit to the elemental plane of fire. They hoped the pain would kill him. It didn't. Apparently it just caused Ignis to enter a deep sleep. The third and last tale was the story of Farid, apparently. Apparently, Farid was once a member of the aristocracy in Sigil, but he used his position to bend laws, cheat others, and even condemn innocent men. His acts were so deceitful that it damned his soul to the lower planes when he died. When he learned of this, he became afraid and looked for a way to dodge his fate. Apparently, he consulted several seers and was told that he would find a means of saving himself in the trash of Sigil. Farid cast off his position of respect and became a king of rags, sending his gang of collectors to scour the Sigil streets in search of something that would set his soul free. But he knows not what it is. Interesting. I almost imagine there's like a novel or something about Farid, or more stories to find somewhere. Beasts? Wow, Anna. She's a canny gutter snipe. Oh, okay. PC. Okay. Dakan. Look at how he's so sharp. Look at this gauntlet. How the fuck do you even move with these? His skin is yellow and lined. He appears to be old, and pain haunts his small black eyes. Oh wow, she is sad. Fall from Grace is a succubus, one of the Tanari, a creature literally formed of raw chaos and evil. Her body and mind the perfect template to tempt a man of any species, any age. Oh shit, it's such... Look at his long-ass toes! There's a burning man hovering in the air over a grill in the smoldering corpse bar. His skin bubbles and chars, the flames pour from his tormented eyes, yet his expression is far away, almost as if he were reveling in the flames. Aw, this Daffy Doolittle Don Quixote. Mort is a talking skull. His sole weapon seems to be his mouth, whether by taunting or biting. He seems to be along for the ride, whether you want him around or not. You are somewhat curious as to how he is able to float around. Oh, there's me. Okay. This is a good look. I haven't really gotten this good look at myself, I don't think. You are nameless. You awoke on a slab in the mortuary in Sigil, covered in scars and tattoos, your memory gone. Who has done this to you and why? You don't know, yet, but you're going to find out. Oh, wow. Asimir, Tiefling's opposite number, are the children of Celestials. Holy shit. The Ghoul Queen of the Dead Nation. This is amazing. I haven't looked at any of these images. I think I'm going to have to... I don't think I'm going to read through all of them right now, but I need to look at all of these. An advocate is one who devotes him or herself to the study of Sigil's laws. Okay. This is the half man, half goat, all attitude. Hey, Ralph. I'm just looking through these images of all the beasts, PC and NPC, in the game. Like, I thought I'd looked at some of these, but it's been a while, too, so... Like, look at Ignis's toes. How did he get that many toe joints? Is he human? Okay, so that's that's a demon dragon guy. One of the least forms of the Batazu. Lawful fiends. Seriously. Oh, I clicked Cranium Rat. Look at that brain on that guy. Get them in a group, though, and they become much more dangerous. Their proximity to other their intelligence can rapidly increase to godlike levels, and they gain spells and other fearsome mental abilities. Best to avoid them. Cursed townie female. That looks just like Anna, kind of. Cursed townie male. Wow. So this guy is in a black metal band. Like, holy shit. You'd have to be careful walking. Like, you just could fall down and accidentally, like, hit your head on your shoulder and you're dead. You're fucking dead. Their appearance reflects their reality. Just like black metal band members. Davis, okay. They're scary. But they're nice. The Davis are the servants of the Lady of Pain. It's serious. This game is so metal. Dianara. Of course, you know, you gotta cut up the top a little bit to show some boobs. Whatever keeps her on the physical plane must be powerful indeed for her to stave off death for so long. There's Doll. I should probably go back and talk to Doll. The book he works in front of is huge and seems to contain many names. I don't think I've ever seen a bigger tome than the one Doll is writing. Dustman female, Dustman male. Cool. Cool spiky hair, my dude. Ebb Creeknees. Old harmonium member who seems to be content enough to sit in his chair at the smoldering corpse and run his mouth off. Fell. Oh, yeah. Fell's the #1 Dabbus. Look at him. Dude, that probably is Sandman, actually. Like, look at that full hair. You can't get hair like that anymore. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't be able to. He's achieved some renown as a tattoo artist. Yeah, actually, Dustman Male is pretty Morpheus. I like the female ghoul. Like, she looks kind of, like, sad. But this guy just looks mean. Which really is the difference between men and women. Women are sad and men are mean. What? Don't at me. Giant skeleton, okay. That big boy sword. I wish I could have put Mort on top of one of these guys. Although these skeletons have no ligaments or musculature. Skeletons suffer less damage from any slashing or piercing weapons. Crushing weapons inflict normal damage. Here's a normal Gith, or general Gith. Godsman. Okay, much less giant than the tiny character models you see on the map. Godsman Guard. Okay, there's the guys I was looking for. Like, look at these dumbass... What are these called? Not shoulder pads. I don't know. There's some word for them that is escaping me, but... What is he doing with the... Pauldrons. There we go. I don't know how you pulled that, Ralph, but Jesus. Good work. Green Abishai and Abishai. A green Abishai is the second rank of the Abishai, ranking above the black and below the red. I wonder if that's just luck. Like, if you look into their DNA, like if some are born red and some are born green. Yep, there we go. Right. I think I know a lot of those words from Progress Quest, because that game had an absurd, like, different set of equipment, but you just randomly get it and nothing meant anything. It was just bars filling up. Okay, we have Harlot as a type of NPC. A sad fact of life. Often, the only way a woman has to survive is by selling her body and mind to males desperate for companionship and release. It's an unfortunate commentary on the hive that so many prostitutes litter its streets. There's probably some criticism there about sex work, but I don't know. I'm not super experienced with that criticism, so I'll leave this alone. But I'm sure there's something to be said. Harmonium. Can he see? Kind of looks like he has the Geordie LaForge visor over his eyes. There's a huge thug. Some folks are just born large. Some of them use their abnormal physique to intimidate others and travel through life terrorizing those who are smaller. Ooh, I was looking for an image of the Lady of Pain. She looks ready to cause pain. Is this like a knife skirt? I know. This game could teach you a lot about life. I wish I'd played this when it first came out in 1999 or whenever. The lady is a mystery. She's widely regarded to be the de facto ruler. If someone displeases her... Okay. The least of the hordes of the lawful evil Batazu, the Moors are the incarnate spirits of the truly evil. They are used as ballista fodder for the blood war, and are barely intelligent. I don't know, like... Is an amoeba barely intelligent? It does shit on its own. Oh, look. Okay, I feel bad that I turned my guy to stone now. Look how cute that is. It's kind of fucked up. Can it fly? Can it, like, jump and, like, kind of float for a second? Alright. The master of the bones of the night, Lothar keeps shelves full of skulls in his salon. He puts wigs on them. But only when nobody else is there. It's like magic wigs. Here's a low-threat construct. The light drones don't present much of a threat. They've been built to establish a baseline for wandering adventurers. Still, they're annoying and petty. Okay, Mantuok, drinking a brew. Oh yeah, that's right. He is a were-rat. A creature that is half human, half beast. The rat is neither of these. It's neither noble, fearsome, or awe-inspiring. Its lycanthropic cousins are the skulkers of the were-world. Here's a merchant. Looks like one. Here's a mercy killer. Looks ready to fuck Mercy up. The Red Death. Justice. The very just. Here's a midwife. Modron. Okay. Alright, I didn't realize they had big, goofy eyes on their TV screen faces. The embodiment of perfect order, Modrons hail from the gear plane of ultimate law, Mechanus. Like, why are they built like this? This is not logical. Maybe it is. Alright, there's Ferret. Hell of a beard, my dude. Here's a shadow. Okay. Looks kind of soft, but I bet you just pass right through them if they don't care about you. These shadows are pale, effeminate wraiths who draw themselves up from the ground quietly. You know, I imagine these would be like... remember the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze? Kind of like that. Like the horrifying things that drag you to hell. They're just like shadows that like get really long and like make scary noises. Here's a skeleton, like entertaining me. Through necromancy. Skeleton priest. Okay. It's got a little like crotch face. That's good. With Stale Mary, the zombie, and a cast the Ghoul Queen as the two other corners, he makes the third of the triumvirate. Here's a small thug, as opposed to a large thug. Thocolas are dull and brutish humanoids. Bodies covered with a brown, almost furry skin. Almost furry. Not quite furry, I wouldn't say. I thought tieflings had sharp knife fingers. Maybe they can. They don't have to. When they do trust, they do it sparingly and only over a long period of time. This is probably a bad idea, but I played Neverwinter, the MMO, free-to-play MMO for a while, and I was a tiefling with this gigantic greatsword, and I had a lot of fun for a while doing that. And it's kind of, just looking at these tieflings makes me want to do it again. Oh. Why did Mort say that then? Fuck you, Mort. Don't just tell me lies. Sweet little lies. Here's a townsperson. Must be warm in Sigil. Or maybe not. Like, this guy's very prepared for a dust storm, maybe. The most miserable of all the miserable folk. Yeah, Neverwinter's okay. I'd be curious to go back to it since it's still humming along. And, you know, it's on consoles now, too, so it's even easier to just grab a controller, sit back, get as high as you can fucking stand, and just kill everything. Maybe. Half demon, half goat. Because goats have really sharp fingers. Okay, this guy's scaring me. This image right here makes me wish this game was in 3D. So that this could be popping out at me and I'd be spooked. Oh. Trocopodicas are big white crocodilian creatures that prefer the damp. I should probably play Neverwinter Nights instead. Because Neverwinter is just a beat 'em up. Like, it's just an MMO, and a free-to-play one at that. Neverwinter Nights is probably similar. And you can download, like, custom stories, right? Here's an upper-class townie. Still, like, see, it must just be so hot. Like, you don't want to wear much clothes at all. And especially, like, you don't want to get hot thighs. Because when my thighs get hot, it's over. I just cannot stop sweating. So this is a good costume idea for her, Like, you don't want to get the underboob too hot either. It's just over. You will not stop sweating. So I understand this costume. Also, I think the person who designed this character model designed Ivy, I think from Soul Calibur. So there's a connection there. Upper class townie, yeah. See, so this guy has cooling magic on, so he doesn't need to wear the same type of clothes. But, she wasn't designed so that you'd see all the lady parts. It's just hot. Like, I would be wearing this right now. Hang on. I'm going to go to Amazon, and I'm going to order this outfit. Just give me a sec. Okay, it's ordered. I ordered it. Amazon's pretty fast. Were Rat. Okay. He does not look as much like... What's this guy's name? Mantuok? I guess they do. I guess they're the same, except Mantuok is, like, drunk. Has more armor. This guy just has bags. Here's a wizard. And, it makes sense he's got, like, some spikes on him. On his staff. Because, like, you can hit a guy with your staff. Okay. That's what I thought a female zombie would look like. Here's a male one. Okay. Cool. Their great strength becomes apparent when they catch a target. Zombies. Oh, so you missed it, Ralph, but I went back and talked to Reekwind. And he gave me 3 stories in my journal. This one is about how Ignis set the Alley of Dangerous Angles on fire. This one is about how Ignis was punished. And this one's kind of about Farid, and is still pretty mysterious. Like, Farid cast off his position of respect and became a king of rags. So yeah, there's that. Oh, is this locked? Wow, and I haven't bashed it? Yeah, bash it then. Thank you, everybody. Cool. Rags and a rusty dagger, just what I needed. What is this? A portal lens. I'm keeping that. Modron cube. Okay. So, let's see what I can sell to one of these guys. Yes, I have. Bandages are useful. Bone charm. This I need to keep. Why would I sell that? Why would I be able to sell that? That's shitty. I need the Modron Cube. Also, I need the Portal Lens. If I get more Portal Lenses, though, Jesus, I will sell them. I need to keep... I just need one, but... Okay, I'll sell one. I don't know what I need needle and threads for. So let's sell 7 of them. I might need to keep these cranium rat tails. And wasn't I going to sell something here? And no, I wasn't. Okay. So Mort's my charm holder. Yeah, and like, I don't know if I want to sell any of those. I should probably use them. I don't want to sell the Tome of Bone and Ash. I don't think I need it anymore since I picked those big old skeletons apart. But I like it. Sell this copper earring. Can't sell the goodies, huh? I probably don't need embalming fluid, or this dagger, or this bone dagger, or this gold bracelet, or battle axe, or stone limb. I'm gonna keep my stone limb as something to make me remember to feel sad because I did that. What else? Copper earring, bronze bracelet. Boom. Oh, gold bracelet, I'll sell that. Can't sell the bronze sphere, huh? I wonder why I can't sell the gold ring. Usable only by fighters. Only by fighters. You know what I read in a guide? It said to sell the Book of Inconceivable or whatever it is. Okay, I'll hang on to the bronze sphere then. Weird. This mirror is very ornate. The reflective surface appears to be crystalline in nature. Wow. Wow, if I get more portal lenses, it is fucking over. Yes. And like, I kind of just like having the Codex of the Inconceivable. But technically, I guess I don't need it. You can't put your finger on it, but you've got a bad feeling, as if opening and reading the skull could be somehow dangerous. Alright. Here we go. Everyone stand right here. And I'll zoom in a bit. Because I think I'm probably going to summon...
Not a pleasant childhood, mind you.
I'm sorry to hear that, Anna. Okay. Quick save. Let's go to my inventory, and... let's use this scroll. This is an old, fading, innocuous-looking parchment scroll, bound with a single red ribbon and smelling faintly of mildew. The ribbon is held in place with a plain wax seal. Break the seal, open the scroll, and read it.
Updated my journal.
The scroll contains a few lines of shaky calligraphy and a strange rune. The calligraphy reads, "This may not kill you, but it will slow you down, I am sure. Stop chasing me, you thieving bastards. It's my body. Mine, mine, mine. Now die." What the... The rune suddenly throbs, and the entire scroll begins to dissolve into a stinking black mess. The fluid seeps directly into the flesh of your hands. In seconds, the magical hemotoxin begins to render your blood into black bile. For a moment, you clutch at yourself, howling in agony, and then the pain subsides. You have survived whatever horrible magic was placed upon the scroll. Oh wow. Took me to half health or so. Thanks, Grace. Very supportive. Okay, I'll just make sure to rest, I guess. I think the old version of the Nameless one put that in my legacy or something. Or put it in Dianara's legacy. I'm glad I checked it out, at least. Alright, let's go back to our barrel. I'm going to put DNR's Legacy in there. My Severed Arm. My Beer Goggles. This Mirror of Quality. My Eyeball. And, okay. Everybody go there.
Endure. Your will be done.
Dakan can put... I don't know, probably these rat tails. And then he has 2 abyssal pipes. I wish they stacked. Yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff like that. I guess I'll put in this needle and thread.
What's up?
Go to the barrel. Come on, Mort. Fucking Dakan.
I hear your will be done.
Yeah, good as done.
Yeah. Let's put the iron pry bar in there. And, you know, just keep on holding on to all these charms, Mort. You're a good boy with charms. Alright, Come on now. These goodies I'm gonna drop because they're dumb. The coins have unusual pictures and writing on them. They don't appear to be of any value. I wonder what coins they are. These healing scrolls are useful. I can't read her diary. There must be somewhere I can sell these bronze rings. And I don't have a fighter currently. Okay. Alright. Everybody go here. There's iron knolls still.
Yes.
Grace, go here. And put the bag of coins. And come back here. And then Ignis, go here. What a fire boy. And he's going to put the limb and these big hammers and maces and stuff. And the bronze sphere. Alright. I don't think Anna has anything, but... Oh, Tome of Bone and Ash. And Ferret's Crutch, probably. Not usable by mages. Yeah. Cool. A lot of stuff in my barrel. Okay. I can't think of anything else to do, so I'm going to go back to... What is it called? That's a mean-looking motherfucker for a tout. The Civic Fest Hall is where I'm heading back to. So let's head this way. You, governor. Story for a jink, eh? And we will go here. Ooh, the Modron Maze is on there now. Nice. Can I just travel there now? Cool. Alright, come on. What? Uh-oh. Alright, everybody stop.
I'm gone.
Pause it. Nameless one. And now, everybody attack him. Good.
I'm gone.
Never too much trouble. 420 though. Pound it. Pound that smoke. Okay. And we can go back to the Civic Fest Hall now. Let's do it. Maybe at some point I should crawl through the under sigil, but, well, there's some people out here I haven't talked to in a while. Quick save. What's up, Sarhava? Okay, she's mad. Hey, dude. Ah, what a jerk. Salabesh. These are all just sensates. Okay, let's go in here. Alright. I don't know what to do in here
All right.
specifically. Oh, wait! I remember something from the guide. Let's leave. Sorry I'm so scatterbrained on this, but... Alright, this is kind of somewhat random, but...
Done.
Random's the wrong word. Pardon me. But in terms of game design, it seems somewhat unconnected. But... we are gonna quick save again. And, I don't know, let's just talk to this guy. This young but well-muscled thug, while certainly well-armed and large enough to be dangerous, seems awfully clean for a typical street tough. He's carrying a massive axe in one hand and a steel box in the other. As you near him, he puffs up and scowls at you. "What are you looking at, sod? Pike off before I've to scrag ya." Scrag? What in the 9 planes of Bator are you talking about, you idiot? Scrag's nagged, nipped, yanked by the hardheads, you clueless, addle-covered Burke. He glares at Anna but says nothing. You do seem a little well-groomed for a thug. Stop shaking your bone box, leatherhead. This is my territory, and you'll be leaving it quick if you don't want my bloods to tear you apart. Anna snickers, shaking her head. Rattle, you sod. Rattling your bone box it is. I'd so like to see how long you'd last drop smack in the middle of the eye, acting as you are. Anna turns to you. Come on, let's be off. No use wasting our time with this wee-stemmed basher would-be. His face flushes as he gnashes his teeth in frustration. That's it. You've piken asked for it. Get 'em, bloods. He raises his axe and leaps to attack. Okay. Everybody go over here. And I'm going to go ahead and say kill all these doofuses. Ooh. I got hit something hard. How's everybody? Oh, no. We still got a good boy. Man, he's strong. Get him, Mort.
You know, if I'm gonna slam my eyeballs against you one more second, I'm gonna puke. Damn it.
Karak sings true.
There we go.
I'm gone.
Okay. Let's pick up some stuff. Work hammer. And okay, a lot of goods. Yeah. I think Ignis blew that fucking dude up. 24 slashing damage from Dakan. Oh, we got a 20 plus 6. Oh, I keep healing. It keeps fucking up the... Stop it. Stop. Cool. That's so cool. It tells you all the rolls. Alright. What, perhaps, is this? This sturdy steel box has a thick leather handle on the top, but there's no apparent way to open the thing. It appears to be welded shut. There are a number of very narrow slits along one side, though you can't quite see into the box through them. A sickly sweet rotting smell wafts out from the slits. This sturdy steel box has a thick leather handle on the top. Okay, I just read that. As you examine the container more closely, it shifts slightly in your hands. Something's moved inside it. There's a man's voice from within. Ho there! Is someone there by chance? My name's Mertwin. Anyone? Hail! Yes, greetings. Thank the powers. Have you seen my body, perchance? It's hard to miss him. Stumbles about with a silly wooden head on its shoulders. He must have worn his feet down to stubs looking for me by now. Yes, in the Civic Fest Hall. My good fortune, then. Could I persuade you to return me to him, good sir? Yes, I'll do that for you.
Updated my journal.
How splendid. I thank you kindly, then, sir. If you don't mind now, we'll hold off speaking any further until I'm with my body again. Farewell. Actually, that's cool. You can just leave the combat log open. Plays more like a Dragon Quest, maybe, in that case. Alright, now to the Civic Fest Hall, and we'll give that guy back his head. Maybe he can tell me something.
All right.
Oh, hey, my dude. The beheaded man is still lurching about, bumping into walls and pillars and the like. His false wooden head rocks precariously on his shoulders as he shambles to and fro. This must be Mertwin's body. Mertwin's voice suddenly echoes from within the steel box. Oh, oh, there it is! That's my body! Say there, old chum, over here! The body shuffles towards you, reaching out towards the steel box containing Mertwin's head. Allow Mertwin's body to take his head.
Updated my journal.
Ah, much better. Thank you, good sir. I imagined my body here was getting a bit restless without me. The body hugs the steel box tightly. Yes, I missed you too. The body tucks the case under its arm and bows to you. And as for you, good sir, you certainly deserve some sort of reward for your trouble. Let's see what I've got now. The body fumbles about in its pockets and, finding nothing there, in its tunic. Finally, it presents you with several handfuls of copper coins. Thanks, Mertwin. I had some questions. Certainly. Ask whatever you'd like. How'd you end up the way you are? I'm not sure, really. The body set me down in one of the lecture halls, and the next thing I knew, someone had absconded with me. The next thing I remember was being picked up by you. But what I meant was, how'd you lose your head? The body stiffens visibly. Oh, we don't like to talk about it. Quite horrible, really. What's past is past, no need to dredge it up. Though I will say I'm in the box because my head's not quite as presentable as my body, if you get my meaning. I had another question. What are you doing here? I mostly amble around the fest hall. You know, lumber here, lumber there. I'm not a sensate, mind you, but I just like to watch all the different sorts of people milling about. I had another question. Can you tell me about this place? Mertwin sounds confused. Doesn't everyone know about the Civic Fest Hall? Well, it's the faction quarters of the Sensates. Ravel Puzzlewell? Ravel, can't say I recall the woman.
I've learned some new tricks.
Well, she leveled up, but I didn't get the plus sign. Maybe I need to rest. Sensates. What? What? Why is that there? Anyone not have force missiles? Good. Okay. Yeah, you hold the expensive goods, Ignis. You are on fire. Give this to Anna. I'll hang on to the portal lens, no reason. Okay. Weird, there's just a item in there. Have to hit tab some more. You must be able to read about that item somewhere.
Yes, my master.
Yes. Some sensates.
Done.
Okay. Warrior in training. Warrior in training. Seems too busy. Quisai. No, I had some questions. What do you know of Ravel Puzzlewell? Nothing. Okay. Come, everybody, to this other training room. Ready to train. Okay. Youth and training. Huh. Well, I'm imagining none of these trainers are going to know anything. Nor this guy. But let's try one more time. Sigillians, welcome. Please, Mort. That's enough, Mort. Come on, Mort. Must hold to your ideals. Mort. What wash? A question. Go ahead, Chief. Explain alignment to me. What if someone can't die? Nonsense. I can't die. Oh, truly, look, everyone. I can prove it. I think it's only fair you prove your point now. Go on, die, here, now. You pompous, blustery charlatan. Okay. Well, nothing new to be gained there as far as I'm aware. I was thinking you were supposed to go back to the suites or whatever, but... You know, the dorms, I guess, but... I don't know what I'm supposed to do back here. Yes, that'd be nice. Best resting screen ever. I've rested for 8 hours. There's this woman. As far as I know, nothing in these back rooms. Ooh, a secret. Handkerchief. What about this one? That doesn't seem like a... Okay, I guess I looked at that already. Alright, you rascal. Yeah. I mean, he knows all about this stuff, right? But then... It is a fun encounter. Let's see... I hate this fucking music. Alright, let's talk to her again. Greetings. I love the fest hall. I want my memories returned. I want you. You feel your chest lurch as if someone has plunged their hand into you and was pulling at your insides. A simple request, and I have one for you, traveler. I ask you to tell me, explain to me the way in which you want me. Let me hear your craving, then I shall speak my price. Show her physically that you want her. You attempt to grab her by the shoulders, but she takes a quick step back and you grab only air. It is not enough to simply want to enter the palace. A petitioner must speak his desire, and only then will the gates be open. Speak. As you speak, her smile fades, and she leans forward attentively. Suddenly, your craving for her begins to wane. Your desire drains from you completely, leaving only a cold emptiness behind. She opens her eyes again. What is wrong, traveler? Do you no longer want me? No, I don't. What have you done? She seems perplexed. Whatever do you mean? Despite her innocent demeanor, you're certain something unnatural has occurred. She has somehow siphoned off your desire for her, stolen it away for some ghastly collection of wants, or perhaps to feed upon, and now it's gone, forever. Come now, is there something else you want then? Tell me of it. I'd best not. Farewell, unfulfilled desire. I had some questions. Knowledge, such a thing I do not seek to deal in. Surely you have some other want. Huh. Well, I was hoping she would be
Learn some new tricks.
I'm gone.
helpful in moving on, but maybe not. Maybe I need to explore my room more carefully. I think I'm really gonna just have to read a guide. Wait. Oh, those are the doors. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do. Civic Fest Hall. I've been up here. Yeah. Are you around this area too, Ralph? These are all just sensates. I mean, I could go through and look at all the sensoriums. Alright. I do have this guide open, so... Open up my journal. Oh, this fucking music. Okay. Flophouse? I hate how GameFAQs always asks you when you have a guide open if you'd recommend it. Like, I don't know. I have to use it a bunch. But it just always asks you immediately. Foundry of the Godsmen. Per the request of Colin McComb. Foundry of the Godsmen. Alyssa. You can forge something. Filden. The All? Do I have to make that? Nil Xander. Oh. Anarchists. Huh. Another faction. Let's see. Of course, this guide assumes I've done everything it's told me to up to this point. Let's see. All right. Dinar's father. Show him the dodecahedron. Stories bones tell, okay. Begin fiddling with it. Venom translates the dodecahedron. There's a Dianara stone. This is the private sensorium. Salabeth. You can blackmail that Blood War guy, but that's evil. Convince Eli to train in the fest hall. Sorry, this is not an optimal way to stream this, but Quasai. Let's see. So Yolmi wants to kill you and see you die. I did that already. Something about Requin's curse. You can upgrade Anna and Grace's armor in the clothing store. Okay, cool. Go inside and talk to Gonclaves. Oh, a Dustman costume. Okay, I did that. These are stories in the Slating Intellectual Lusts. I don't know how I'm supposed to... What is it? Fetch a vial of skin. Blue bottle. Here, let's just search the whole guide. Blue. He'll eventually mention, the first thing he'll need is a bit of your blood in a blue and green bottle. Head out of the Godsman Foundry and back to the clerk's ward. Enter the curiosity shop. The elixir of horrific separation. Pestle kiln. Oh, wow. Need to talk to Laszlo inside the market. Okay. Alright, so I should have just done this search to begin with. Okay. I know where to go. I'm going to go to the apothecary. It only works in the cube? Motherfucker. I guess I should have thought... I mean, this game is so... There's so many things you can kind of do everywhere that... I don't know, I sort of assumed it would lead me a little bit more than just saying, well, you need some blue-green bottle and some of your flesh. Like, I could, you're right. That's a bit of a cheat. That's true.
Bulwark, also known as Wanker City.
Vanker City. What is this? The apothecary? That's where I want to go. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's kind of silly that you have to go to an exit and then it'll show you the map that you can use. All right. Do a quick save. What's up, Pestle? Greetings again, sir, and well met. What is it I can do for you? I had some questions. Right? And I don't know why they didn't just add it, or at least add the option to do that in the options, you know? The old engineer in the foundry tells me I need to get a sample of my blood and skin for his machine to work. I need you to do that for me. A scraping. Very well. He takes up a razor blade and a wide-mouthed bottle. Pestle then removes a small section of skin from your forearm, placing it into the bottle along with a small quantity of your blood. He then places some gauze over your wound and hands you the bottle. You need anything more, sir? Yes, I wanted to purchase something. Okay, nothing there I seem to need. He won't buy any of my goods. Interesting, he sells all these but won't buy them from me. But fair's fair. Oh, really? I think that's the next major part of the story. Does this guy sell anything? I wanted to buy something. I had some questions. Okay. They're separated and... Alright, nothing else to really search for in here. Let's get the hell out. Okay. So I have that. Now... Okay, I have to get into... I wish I'd known this before, because maybe I could have talked to that demon and not have killed him. But I really couldn't figure out any way to get into the... What is it called? The siege tower. But apparently there is a way. It's such a big-ass thing. Let's try the method Ralph mentioned. This is bend the left knee until the leg forms a 15-degree angle. Unfold both wings to maximum extension, then rotate the right arm 180 degrees. What? There we go. Simple enough. Let's get inside the marketplace. Let's see, talk to Laszlo inside the market. Hey, Agnes. How are you? Good to have you back. Doing well. I had to get a guide up to figure out how to proceed, but I'm getting all my stuff. It's going here. Got to talk to Laszlo to figure out how to get in the siege tower. Let's just do this for maximum chaos.
Done.
Done. There's Laszlo. I did talk to him before. Surprised I couldn't have asked him. Do you have some questions? Aye. Is there anything worth seeing around here? Not much to see. The Great Foundry's impressive, though you might check that out. Home of the Believers, you know. Most of the more amazing sights are in some of the upper wards. It might be better to look around there. I hear there's a brothel there, the Fest Hall, and some other places that are more interesting. I don't know for sure. I've been here all my life. City of Sigil, Lady of Pain, interesting. Oh shit. The center of the plains, the city where almost everything intersects, never boring really. The Lady of Pain is the law, and the rest of us mostly try to bang out a living under her shadow. He barks a laugh, then coughs. Don't know much about her. She keeps the powers out of Sigil, keeps the fiends out, and talks and deals with nobody, except maybe the Dabbus. She'll pen you in the dead book damned quick if you worship her or try and hurt Sigil. If you worship her? But she's so powerful. Her face and the blade surrounding it would be the last you'd see. Interesting. At the mention of a face surrounded by blades, a memory forces itself into your consciousness. For a moment you're standing in a darkened alley, breathing heavily. Approaching you in the darkness is an uncannily beautiful woman, her face shrouded in blades and with cold eyes. Suddenly the memory fades and you're talking to the lad once more. Why does everyone seem to have yellow skin? It's the sickness. Can something be done about it? I don't know, at times. From the spire. Okay, I don't know how this guy tells me how to enter the siege tower. What can you tell me about this ward? Common folk live here like me and Mada. Do you know why it's called the lower ward? No, why is it called that? Well, as it's reckoned, the ward's got a mess of portals to the lower planes all rated through it like cheese. So it does, so that's supposed to be why the name stuck. Why are there so many lower plane portals here? It's a mystery to me. Do any creatures ever come out of these portals? Aye, they do. Most of them just stopping through. You look nervous. You've seen this yourself? Aye, I've seen it. 'Twas just last week or so I saw a couple Abishai come through a portal. They talked a good bit and then one of them went back through. The one that stayed is still there. What were they talking about? I don't know for sure. To me it was just hissing and such, but I think they was talking about the tower. The tower.
Updated my journal.
Aye, that's one of the strangest sights to be in the ward. No one really knows how long that scarred old tower's been around. You can't get into it, you know. Bolted up tighter than a chastity belt. I'd be curious to know what's in there. The Abishai was gesturing at the tower in the portal. They was looking for the key, I bet. What key? The key to the portal that leads to the tower. Every portal has a key that opens it to somewhere. The key can be a gesture, an item, or even a thought. Many have tried hard to get into the tower. No matter how hard you try, you fail. Maybe the secret to getting in is to not want to get in.
Updated my journal.
I don't know, Cutter, maybe. Tell me where this portal is located.
Updated my journal.
I've updated my journal. He stops to think for a moment. There's a drawbridge-like contraption back of the tower, east of the market. That's where it is. He gets a faraway look. I must be going. Farewell. All right. Uh-oh. Let's bash it.
Forced it.
Anyone mad at me? We all had a bit of a bash. Doesn't seem to matter. Anything else? Let's go over here. I bet there's more. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, wait. He's a shopper. He's a seller. Okay. Can't sell him anything. Shroud of Shadows. Okay, doesn't want to buy anything. How about this guy? Gotta go around. You know, I don't want to talk to him through the... Okay, this guy's buying some shit. Clipped copper piece? Huh. Fuck, why does nobody buy that stuff? Nobody wants my jewelry. Maybe Alec will. Son of a... Like, they have prices, he just doesn't want them. Weird. Market worker. Alright, let's get the hell out. Come, everybody. Alright, let's go see if we can get in by not wanting to get in. Drawbridge type thing. Over here.
Done.
Done. And I'm getting close. Save. Already looked in here, I think. Hey, perps. Wow, it's late or early for you. Good to see you, though. How you doing, bud? Drawbridge. Been in there. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Check on Mebeth. What? Oh, I must have accidentally hit the exit. Nothing in here. Hey, dude. Not a fucking tout. Siege tower. There must be a way. Come on.
What's up?
No, not you. Damn it. There we go. Good. 11 bandages? Okay, I still don't know how to get in the damn tower. He said over by the drawbridge, didn't he? Just wander around. Is this the thing? Nice. You approach the location of the portal that the boy Laszlo spoke of. You begin to replay your conversation with him in your head. Maybe the secret to getting in is to not want to get in, you hear yourself say. Suppress any desire to enter the tower. This is so dumb. Okay. Yep. Fucking yep.
Done.
What do I talk to this guy? What the fuck? You see an iron creature. Its size is staggering. If it stood full height, it would shatter the roof of the siege tower. Thundering echoes rattle the walkway as the creature hammers away in its forge, and the smell of soot and ash fills the air. I know, it's so silly. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
There is the screaming of metal on metal as the giant turns to face you. You suddenly realize the golem is built into the siege tower itself. Girders, pipes, and huge bracers run through its lower torso and into the walls, and the bottom portion of its body makes up the forge itself. What are you? I am iron given purpose. What purpose? I forge the implements by which the multiverse will be unmade. You mean forging weapons? That's your purpose? Metal is like flesh. Both carry potential in their veins. When tempered with heat and pressure, the potential surfaces. My purpose is to bring forth this potential, allow it expression. Who do you make these weapons for? I forge them for the sake of entropy. They are pain-seeking expression. What does entropy need weapons for? Beyond this tower, order rallies its legions. The multiverse heals its wounds. In time, its strength may equal entropy. Sorry I stuttered before. The multiverse is your enemy. Why?
Updated my journal.
The multiverse breathes, it grows, it stagnates. It forges its chains around the planes link by link. In time, even entropy may be chained. And you're opposed to chaining entropy? When a thing seals itself against its own destruction, it merely dies a different death. So you're saying immortality is just a different kind of death? Immortality is only a word. All that exists can die. You're saying you could forge a weapon to kill an immortal. Every living thing has a weapon against which it has no defense. Time, disease, iron, guilt. How do you know what weapon to use? One must know the enemy to forge such a weapon. And how do I do that? Start with a fragment of the enemy, a drop of blood, a crystallized thought, one of its hopes. All of these things tell the way it can die. Okay, what the fuck am I here for? Now he needs a razor bird cage? Okay, he hasn't told me that yet, so I can't get a razor bird cage unless I go back to nil. What if your enemy strikes from a distance, from shadows, and never shows himself? Then that is the fragment of the enemy you must use. How? The actions of your enemy have told you much. Your enemy does not wish to engage you directly. That is a weakness. Or, for some reason, it cannot engage me directly. That is an equal possibility. Either possibility reveals weakness. How do I exploit that? The actions of your enemy have told you it does not wish to... Okay. I had another question. Have you heard of a night hag named Ravel? The night hag sought to sunder this city. Her greatest works were those of unmaking. She walked the path of entropy. Do you know what happened to her?
Updated my journal.
Order set chains about her. She was cast within a cage. Do you know where this cage is? Her prison is unknown to me. I had another question. Ask. Why do you make weapons? No, it's entropy. What are you? I'm iron give... Okay. Okay. So, cool. Just this cool guy is in the fucking place. Can I leave? There it is. Alright. Now... Oh, weird, I come out there.
Done.
Does Lenny... Huh. I wonder if Lenny's trying to get in. Alright. Let's go talk to Nil. Oh, wait. Nil is up here.
My lungs feel like a chimney.
Just like a chimney, huh? There we go. Zoom in. Let's go give him our... Well, I don't know per se if I have a blue-green bottle. What? Although many hive dwellers practice this method of making money, when the Fated faction practices it, they do so with a frightening sense of purpose, creating charms that reflect their own miserly natures. In order to create these charms, the Fated faction seek out failed business owners and other individuals who once possessed great wealth, then had a reversal of fortune and were left destitute. These individuals are then given enchanted carving blades and asked to clip a copper for the Fated in a tedious day-long ritual, which infuses the copper coin with the last traces of their former luck. The ritual and the nature of the individual clipping the copper allows a minor enchantment to seep into the coin and affect the fortune of whoever uses it. When the clipped copper charm is flipped into the air, it will spill into a rain of copper pieces and bestow some luck upon the user. Okay, I don't know if this is permanent, but let's see what it does. All right. I guess I have luck. All right, Nil.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Yes, you go in here, open the door, go in here, go back here. Let's talk to our guy. Where's my blue-green bottle? To be used in powering the Dream Builder. I don't know, it looks blue-green-ish. I've got it right here. Take it. Show me my dreams.
Updated my journal.
The machine requires a bird cage adorned with razors, fine wrought to mimic the destructive power of dreams and their ability to capture our hearts and imaginations. Search in the siege tower for a cage I have commissioned. How do I get in there? You have proven yourself to be resourceful. Find a way. Okay. What? Useful. Alright, now we'll go talk to the guy. The iron-blooded orphan.
All right.
Me too, this game is good. The idea alone that what you believe partially, if not entirely, creates the world around you has so much potential. Who's supposed to be here? Mort. We're missing Mort. Mort! You fucking asshole. Why'd you go that way? Alright, let's talk to our bud again. I had some questions. I need a heavy, decorated wrought iron bird cage. Do you have one? I have such an item. The Dream Builder came to me an age ago. He promised me that my durance in the prison of this city would be near an end when the cage left my possession. I see. Can I have it?
Updated my journal.
Yes. Take this cage and lay waste to those who create such confines. Before I go, I had other questions. Can you tell me more of what you do with weapons? Metals like flesh. Can you do anything with my weapons? Show me what you have brought. I will study its potential and see if its pain can be given expression. Very well. Wow, he's a shop owner as well. Rune blade? One to 4 piercing, plus 50%. Man, Thaco -4? Created by a legendary guild of battle mages known as the Scarlet Seers, these enchanted blades were specifically designed as a defensive countermeasure against opposing spellcasters. The tiny runes etched into the blade are powerful wards that offer the wielder increased resistance against all types of magic. Unfortunately, with its emphasis on magical defense, the weapon's awkward design makes it virtually ineffective in physical combat. Green steel dagger. Can't sell him anything. Let's see. Wow, that is expensive. Who can use what? Yeah. He can't use any of them. He can't make Mort's teeth better. Spiked gauntlets of ogre power. Yeah. Laminate, yeah. So like, a little plasticky. A ridge of huge black spikes bristle. Okay. This gauntlet bears an enchantment that allows the user to strike opponents with the strength of 10 men. Seems good. So wait. A lower Thaco is better, but from what I've seen, something that says plus, like +4 Thaco, actually makes your number go down, right? Because I saw that dagger and I was like, -4. I thought that would be good, but now I'm remembering, I think it goes the other way, right? Like you want pluses to it to make the number go down. These daggers were once wielded by Shar, the Mage Slayer. Shar was an assassin of some merit who decided to specialize in the removal of mages for large sums of gold. To further her goal, she commissioned the creation of these blades by the mage Thex Vorten. With her new weapons in hand, she was quite successful. Shar met her demise when she was hired to assassinate the very mage who created the daggers. Much to her surprise, the weapons failed to harm their creator, Thex, nor did they grant Shar protection against his spells. She doesn't use weapons. Not a ton of stuff here useful. I could get the rune blade, but I think I've been using a green steel dagger almost the whole game at this point. No, I have a bone dagger. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, see, Thaco +1. Such a creepy tattoo. Okay. And what am I looking at? Statistics. So my Thaco's 16. No, a lower armor class is better. I'm sorry. But a higher Thaco is good because your Thaco is to hit armor class 0. Right. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, I'm going to level up soon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want that. I get the birdcage, though. What do you know of the Blood War? It is the war by which the plains will be unmade. How long has it gone on? The lifetimes of many metals. Such an answer. Did you ever serve in it? Yes, it was on this forge that the screaming projectiles that tore the smoking skies of Avernus were made. Weapons so sharp the wind itself knew agony. Oh. Got my dream cage. Alright. We know how we do this. What? Oh, now I can level her up. Plus 20 thief skills. There we go. That's about how we do it. Man, high dexterity. She's fast as shit. Look at those godsmen with their big old pauldrons. Go in there. And let's go in here. As stupid as it is to play the game at this zoom level, helps you get around for sure, if you know what you're doing. Search in the siege tower. I've got it right here. Now give me my dreams. Well, let's save just in case. I don't know if I want to go there yet.
Updated my journal.
I need just one more item from you and we can begin the final process of the Dream Builder. I need a pillow that has lain inside a coffin. It will stimulate a sleep so profound that you may as well be dead. It opens your mind to the emanations of the Dream Builder. It is, if I say so myself, a touch of inspiration on my part. A coffin pillow, eh? You'll have it. First, answer a few more questions for me. Where do I get a coffin pillow? Okay, we're good. And let's see. Lower Ward, Hamry's shop. Oh, Hamris. Hamris's shop? Pillow from the warehouse. Warehouse. Don't peek. Huh. Nil Xander. Wow. There's some question here about, like, forging some all or some shit. Maybe I need to explore in here a bit more. I thought I talked to everybody. Maybe it's because I'm not a godsman. Let's see. First alarm level, which is set by annoying certain people within the foundry, will cause people to stop cooperating with you and they will just tell you to leave. Okay. Well, I don't want to join the Godsmen. For whatever reason, which maybe is dumb, but... Can you leave a faction, too? Maybe I could just join factions, complete their quests, and then fucking leave. I mean, that would open up another 20 hours of content. Let's see. What? The warehouse, right? You can join 2 factions at a time. Okay. Interesting. I always thought of it as like life or death. You join and then that's permanent, so I haven't been joining any. Maybe I should join the Dustmen and do shit for them, and then... I don't know, maybe 2, though, that's a bit narratively inconsistent, the way, like... Oh, you can't rejoin. Interesting. Yeah, but still, like, at least I get to see some of that content, you know? So I'm looking for Hamris? The fuck is Hamris? Alright, let's see. Talk. Enter Hamris's shop. Well, that guy's not Hamris. The print shop? The pawn shop? Oh, the coffin maker. That makes sense. Come on. There we go. Well, how do I... There we go. So, like, I'm thinking of in Oblivion or some of the Elder Scrolls games, you join the Fighters Guild and you do, like, good boy quests, and then you can join the Dark Brotherhood and fucking assassinate people, and it just doesn't care.
I'm gone.
It's, you know, a little bit narratively inconsistent. I guess there's a way to think of it as you're just a guy who does what people tell you, but... I don't know. Feels a little bit like, who the fuck are you in that case? But there's also, you know, an element of, I don't know, I just want to see what this game has in a single playthrough. Don't make me start over or make another save. So, I don't know, a little bit of this. In the market for a coffin yet? I have some questions. I need to buy a coffin pillow. He nods at you. Ah, you're here to purchase then. I assure you what I do is a labor of love. The real value of my possession is in the building of the coffin, in doing it and doing it well. It is an act of perfectly ordered creation. Every piece must fit just so for the betterment of the whole. It is much like a metaphor for the harmonium philosophy. We create order and it is beauty. I just need a pillow. He nods at you again. I need 50 coppers for the basic boards used in construction, though the expense doesn't cover the time. Usually it's either whitewashed or painted some color of the person's choosing. The boards themselves are usually a 16th handspan thick, maybe even thicker depending on the nature of the corpse, whether it's a human being buried or not, or whether they're worried that the person might get back up again, he laughs. I just need a pillow. He nods at you again. Some prefer Bitopian pine, which is fine and traditional, but I prefer the heavy Arborian oak material simply because they have a good weight about them. Right? Even a 20th inch of the oak is stronger than a 16th of a handspan of pine. He pauses for a moment. I said I just need a pillow. From there, I might need about a score multiplied by a score of steel wood screws. Gauge about 8 by 1 1/4 inch or so. Lots of shops around here carry them, not a big deal to acquire them. I'll also need some sort of metal pins for securing the interior lining. Best to pick them up with a bunch. Then there's the matter of the battens and corner blocks, depending on how you wish to do it. Are you listening to me? I said I just need a pillow. He places his hand on his chin, and although I usually let the natural wood speak the color of the coffin for itself, sometimes the person commissioning it wants it painted special or engraved. I don't usually do the finer work for that, though I am skilled, but contracted out. He pauses for a breath. And the handles alone are another matter entirely, he nods knowingly. I don't want to threaten him. What about the handles? Big thing, handles. Everything about handles depends on how the coffin is to be carried. You've got skilled men carrying the coffin at shoulder height. Don't even need to worry about the handles. Professional pallbearers never use them, see? If you got your family and friends carrying the coffin, then the handles are necessary. You'll need some rope handles or even metal handles. He gives you a satisfied look. That's fine and all, but I came in here for a pillow. Do you have any? Let me give you an example. I think the most beautiful coffin I've ever seen was this one of clear pine. I don't know where they managed to get it, whether from a place in Bitopia or elsewhere. Anyway, it was pegged together carefully and trimmed with this beautiful run of redwood. The effect was somewhat ruined by the crude amounts of thick hemp rope that surrounded the affair. Surely something was needed for the pallbearers to hold on to, but to ruin the entire beauty of the coffin with such badly woven rope. Hammer shakes his head. I'm sure this is fascinating and all, but I just want a pillow. Then there's the matter of measurements. They can be tricky, and I try to do it myself, since occasionally a client will neglect to inform me as to the race of the deceased, or forget something like the hip width. Very important indeed. Also, if the client is still alive, I try and make precaution should the client fill out before they die, you know? He pauses. Then there's the construction itself. Hammerus. There's many different ways of attaching the sides and ends to the floor of the coffin and to each other. Some use internal battens of corner blocks with plenty of wood screws to secure it in place. You can also do the fiend's tooth method and just cut alternating tongues and recess all along the edges to be joined, so that they fit together like a fiend's jaw. Requires a little more work and precision, but the result is neat and very strong. He pauses to breathe once again. Hammerus. Then there's the lid. The lid's gonna need a rim or lip all around its edge, made from a strip of wood pinned to the box or carved around the edge itself. Once you have some pilot holes drilled into the main box, then drill in the screws in the top of the lid, maybe half a handspan apart. You get the impression that he is not going to stop talking now that he is on a roll. If you don't shut up and give me a pillow, I'm going to hit you. Hard. You think you finally got his attention. He frowns at you with a confused look on his face. Pardon? I said I need a coffin pillow. That's all. Just a pillow. Do you have any? He looks relieved and smiles. A pillow? Ah, I thought you might need the entire coffin. He puts his hand on his chin again. I'm so sorry, but I'm out of stock on pillows right now. I don't know when I'll have them again, what with the warehouse being closed and all. The warehouse? Yes, the warehouse where I store my goods is having internal problems of some sort. New management or some such nonsense. I haven't been able to replenish my stock of late, he frowns. The Harmonium would never let things get so out of hand as to cause distress to its customers. His voice fades away as he thinks, then he looks at you. Perhaps you would look into the matter for me. I guess I don't have a choice if I want a pillow. I'll do it.
Updated my journal.
He smiles broadly. Excellent. If you deal with this issue satisfactorily, you may have your pillow for free. He gets that lecture look on his face again. That may not seem like sufficient payment, but let me tell you about the construction of those pillows. No, thank you. I'll just get started on this right away. Farewell. Jesus Christ. I just needed a pillow. Seriously, such a talker. How much for the child? I wonder if I can buy a slave. Probably can. Well, maybe. What? What the dumbest way? I'd like to claim something. I'm here to retrieve a pillow for Hamris the Coffin Maker. A pillow? I could certainly use a pillow. A big stone pillow? Here's your pillow, Master Hamris, and good luck sleeping with it. Can I get you anything else? Uh-oh. Yeah, I know the pillow's the thing that sneaks up on you, perps. Answer a few questions for me. What is this place? What are you? Is this place really as big as a world? I'd like to store something. I thought this was supposed to be a huge storehouse. Well, yes. Oh, then I have a few questions. Huh. Well, that was easy. I got my pillow. But so the guide I'm looking at, which I think was pre-enhanced edition, mentions you have to go show Hamris the pillow before you bring it to Xander. Otherwise the quest won't remove itself. I imagine they fixed that, but just in case, let's see what Hamris would say. Yeah, everybody, it's a race. Good day again, Cutter. Did you get the pillow you were looking for? Yes, I've dealt with the trouble at the warehouse and got the pillow.
Updated my journal.
Well done, Cutter. As I said, you may keep whatever you recovered from the warehouse as your reward. Thank you for your help. Farewell, Hamris. Well, that was easier than it should have been. Alright, now we are headed back to the upper ward. Oh, no, we're not. Lower ward. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, perps. Yeah, get to sleep, dude. Do you have to work tomorrow? Don't peek. Oh, well, that's good. But still, I mean, you don't want to get too irregular of a sleep cycle. Not that yours isn't pretty irregular already. But, you know, you should try and keep your sleep, like, maybe somewhat similar each day if you can. I have the pillow for you. Let's get on with it.
Updated my journal.
Anytime you're ready for the dream key, scarred man, give the word and I'll pass it to you. No, not yet. Answer some other questions for me. I was going to ask him what the fuck's going to happen, but... Bye, perps. Good to see ya. Sleep well, okay? Use the dream pillow. All right. I think I need the key. I'm about to complete the dream builder. Here, let's see. I have the Modron Cube doll. I also have the Lady of Pain rag doll. Got a bunch of crap here. Oh. I don't know why he wouldn't be melting those, but sure. Especially the gold one. Well, shit, let's get the key. Give me the key. Close your eyes and stretch out your hand. You have to feel this key before you see it, or it won't function. What happens if I peek? You peer through a slit in your eyes as Xander concentrates for a moment and holds his hand in the air above yours. Nothing happens. Xander opens his eyes, gazes upon your empty hand, and explodes. I said to close your eyes, Burke. This ain't a game. Do you think I've enjoyed wasting my life for your stupid contraption? Do you think I want to feel your doubt in my work? Close your eyes, Burke, and keep them closed, or you'll not be getting the key. Give me the key, old man. Now. He turns bright red as he contains a flood of expletives. He releases a breath and says in a tone of controlled fury, Burke, the key is locked away in belief. Either you trust me and close your eyes, or you don't and never find your dreams. Your choice, friend. Forget it. That's stupid. L? Good, because I don't want to say that shit to him. I am going to sell this jewelry. So, let's use the Modron Cube. And use the portal lens. Flophouse, right? Yeah. See if I can sell some jewelry. I think this is the place.
All right.
Mebeth, yeah. Yeah. Wow, she's got some spells. I thought I needed the handkerchief for something. Sure I do, I just missed it. Or we'll come back or something, right? Scroll of Horror. Pure horror is perhaps the greatest equalizer in existence. All non-undead creatures to flee in terror. That's cool. Wow, she has a lot of shit to sell. The censer has the power to entice the soul back to the recently departed. Wow. I wonder how that would work. Aid? Cool. I'm not gonna steal. Okay. Now, let's go get that key. Yeah, I think we're fairly set. I've got some good shit on me too. The Abyssal Pipe. All of these charms. This doll, I don't know if that's going to come into use, but... Alright. What? And I'll save right before, too. If I need to go back to my barrel and pick up some stuff, I can do that. I'm gone. Get in there. Go. There we go. In enduring. Done. There we go. Alright, do another save. And let's talk to Nil. I have the pillow.
Updated my journal.
Give me the key. Do as he says. You feel a touch in the palm of your calloused hand. At first you can barely feel it, but it rapidly grows in solidity in moments until you finally hear Xander's voice. Open your eyes. When you do, you see a simple black feather in the palm of your hand. My work is finished, Xander nods. Use that key on the leftmost door of the foundry, and the Dream Builder will open to you. I must go now. I have work to attend to. A feather. All that work for a feather.
Updated my journal.
It's the final safeguard on the Dream Builder, Sod. Do you think I'd want just anyone waltzing in? I ain't stupid. Do you want something else, or can I go back to work now? Get back to work, with my thanks. So now, wait. Dream key? Alright.
Done.
Hello. Have you been in the armory lately? No, but I've heard they're working on a machine in there. Heard it's gonna rain tonight. I guard, therefore I am. I can't wait until my shift is done. Good talking to you guys. Can I go in here? Wow, nothing to steal. So this isn't the place I'm supposed to go to, right? Sorry, sir. No one's allowed up here till the Factor Sandoz gets back. You can't go in. He's a believer, sir. A true believer. But he's moody, and all that travel across the multiverse can't be good for your head. You either lose perspective or get too much of it. Either way, it ain't good. I'm hoping he'll make it back safe. We'll see, I suppose. Farewell. Alright. Well, cool thing to see. Maybe Zardoz will come back.
Done.
We'll be able to say hi to him. Leftmost door. That's terrible. It still says the Civic Fest Hall. But something about in the foundry, which probably means I go in here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sarosa. Alright. And the leftmost door. So this one?
I'm gone.
Oh wow, they just let me in? You find yourself standing under a hangman's noose. A gravelly voice cackles out of the darkness. You dream again. Again! Again! Your body seems strangely light and airy, like you've lost control of it, like the winds blow you where they will. You find yourself floating through a maze of twisted plants and black barbs that tear at your insubstantial body. Creatures of nightmare pull themselves from the ground and walls and rip at your flesh. Their furious attack drives you into unconsciousness. Yikes. You are standing in front of a tower of skulls that babbles at you, but you can't understand the words. A clattering behind you distracts you, and you see a battalion of fiends rushing you. Oh, I was going to pause it and look at the Tower of Skulls. See if Mort's on it. You are standing in the maze again, and the stench of death surrounds you. You know you have killed all of them. The cackling voice breaks in once again. Oh, my pretty little puzzle. You've killed these and so many more that I've lost count of them all. You are stricken mute and cannot reply. Come to me, my puppet. Come to revel in her black barbed maze. Come dream with me.
I'm gone.
Okay. Okay. Wait, you get the one? Get the one visit? That was cool, but I'm confused. What? Come dream with me. Oh, this fucking music.
All right.
Submerge. Try and get your bearings. But you feel a shiver of fear. Revel, I have returned. Revel, it is I again. There is no pain. But how? Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, it's never helpful. God damn it. Well, the Dream Builder thing was cool, but that probably leaves me with more questions than it does answers. Shit. We're at about... Here, let's do it again.
Done.
Hangman's Noose. You dream again. 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 Your body seems strangely light and airy, like you've lost control of it. You find yourself floating through a maze of twisted plants and black barbs that tear at your insubstantial body. Creatures of nightmare pull themselves from the ground and walls and rip at your flesh. Their furious attack drives you into unconsciousness. Those are animated really well. There's Mort's Tower of Skulls. You're standing in front of a tower of skulls that babbles at you, but you can't understand the words. A clattering behind you distracts you, and you see a battalion of fiends rushing you. You are standing in the maze again, and the stench of death surrounds you. You know you have killed all of them. The cackling voice breaks in once again. Oh, my pretty little puzzle. You've killed these and so many more that I've lost count of them all. You are stricken mute and cannot reply. Come to me, my puppet. Come to revel in her black barbed maze. Come dream with me. Wow. And it kicks you back here.
I'm gone.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to use the guide some more. It really isn't. Okay. I'm gonna check out the guide, and I'll figure out what to do next time, but... Quell. Yeah. Yeah, he offered to sell me some magic stuff. He spit out a can... Like, I brought him a big chocolate quasit. Let's go see. He is a crazy wizard for sure. He fits the stereotype.
I'm gone.
Well, out with it. What do you wish of me now, He plops candy into his mouth and looks at you expectantly. I had some questions. What do you know of Ravel Puzzlewell? At the mention of her name, he swallows the candies he's sucking on with a loud gulp, wincing in pain. What to tell? Why tell it all? Such things, such tales are best left in dusty books and in the attics of old men's minds. Evil, evil! Such a name, and such dark tales swarm about it like flies on a corpse. Just the same, I need you to tell me. He rolls his eyes, plopping another candy into his mouth. She's a night hag, my boy, who came to Sigil. All evil and cackles, she was alive with her shadow magic, ready to butt heads with the Lady of Pain. Barmy, 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 old hag, only succeeding in getting herself mazed. She's likely dead by now. Shadow magic? Yes. Ravel dabbled, no, not dabbled, but excelled in all schools of magic. She knew shadow magics, magics of illusion, and shadow substance. Shadows, residues of dead things. How might I find her? What? Why would you ask such a thing? Are you mad? What could you possibly want with such an evil creature? She knows something about my past. Doubtful. She was mazed many centuries ago. Gone, penned in the dead book she is. And even if she were somehow still clutching to life with her blackened, bloody talons, what could she possibly know about you? If she wasn't the spitting image of cackling evil, that is, it was even willing to help you. I'll just have to hope she's alive and will help me. By Lesh's 6 teats and her swollen tummy, what a flickering candle of hope hurled into the howling winds of pandemonium that is! Flicker, flicker, swoosh! Don't be any more of a fool than you need to be. I must still seek her out, whether she's dead or alive. So if she's dead, as she most likely is, then what is your plan, may I ask? You have everything all figured out, do you? Quell is just blowing words out of his pits. Nonsense, nothing. What do you plan to do if she's in the dead book, eh? I don't know. I'll figure something out. My. That's the best plan I've ever heard. Pure, blinding, white genius of an idea. No idea how to get into the maze, no idea how to get out, no idea what to do if she's dead, certainly no idea what to do if she's alive. I might as well be talking to a lemure for all the barmy foolishness you're spouting out. Can you tell me how to get to her maze? Lunatic, madman, addlecove! Have you not listened to a word I've said? She's imprisoned in an interdimensional maze for trying to best the Lady of Pain. That means she's at least 10 times as barmy as you, and at least 100 times more powerful. She's also most likely dead, 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 thrice dead, and if by some happenstance she isn't, she'll make you dead. I understand, but I really need your help. Can you tell me how to reach her or not? Quell goes quiet, chewing on his lip. After a moment, he fishes around in his tunic for a mint, then plops it into his mouth. You're serious. Serious now. Why so serious, so bator bent, so mule stubborn? Well, born clueless, die clueless. Yes?
Updated my journal.
All mazes have portals. This much I know to be true. A way in, a way out. This is how the lady fashions them. I do not know the portal, its location, or even its form. But I'm told its key is a piece of Revel. A piece of Revel? But if Revel is mazed, then how am I supposed to... Then you'll have to make do. Find something that has Revel's taint in it, mayhap. That is all I know. All! Bother me no more about it. If you want to go pestering someone about something like that, go to the brothel of slating intellectual lust. One of the ladies there is bound to have met someone or know something that'll help. My thanks for your help. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Quell suggests that I go to the brothel. He claimed that at least one of the ladies. Okay. Now I can maybe get that piece of Revel that one of the brothel ladies has, because she's her daughter. Cool. Alright, I'm going to save here, and I will start off doing that next time. Oh, this fucking music. Get me out of here, though. I need to not be in here. Yes! That dream was useless for all the hard work. You know where we're going for the #1 music. Yeah, this is some fucking music. Come on, everybody. Come on. There we go, in our stance. Okay, here is where I will save. Let's see. Let's go to the journal. Look at some beasts. Is Revel in here? No. But the Lady of Pain is. Okay. Well, we'll keep going on this. Seems like there's some stuff to do still. Definitely if I start joining factions. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. You can follow me on Twitter. If I have any updates or if I'm going to be late or anything, I'll let you know there. Darin is awesome on Twitter. I put up archives of all these on YouTube. youtube.com/DarinIsAwesome. And otherwise, I will be back to do some more streaming on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Oh, actually, it'll probably be like 3:15 because my school schedule changed. Thanks a lot for joining me, Agnes, Ralph, Perpetual Ice. King Dafu was here for a bit towards the beginning. But it was nice hanging out with all of you, and thanks so much for the help in this kind of intense mid to end game thing. It's tricky as hell. But yeah, that's it. Oh, I got my ghost sphere over here. There it is. And with that, I'm gone.